Tom Jacobs here with TomJacobs.com, and I'm talking to you about one of my favorite topics of all time, customer service. Now, in the last video, we talked about how to talk to clients when they phone up, and it's very important to answer the phone with enthusiasm, that you be sharp as a tack, and that you are on clue in terms of what you want to communicate to them. So you're an authority figure. So you're completely in the authority and you're leading that conversation. And that's on the phone. So that is usually the first point of contact when people come into your facility or come into your store or whatever it is that you have. And it's extremely important that they get the type of customer service that they should expect. And that is typically on the phone. Now, the second point of contact that I want to get with you is when you actually make physical contact with them, when you are face to face with the client. Now, it's extremely important that you are leading the client through the entire conversation, that you are the authority, you understand exactly what it is that they need from you, whether it be a service, a product, what have you, and that you lead them through it. You know, it might be the 100th time that you've done a sale or that you've worked with a client, but it's the first time for them. Always remember, it's the first time for them, and make it the first time for you. Whatever it takes for you to be able to do that. And you will create a client experience that is by far one of the best that anybody will get. And it's amazing. And I've traveled all over around the world. I've stayed at hotels and eaten at different restaurants, and it is still amazing to me that customer service is dead. A lot of service organizations, they just don't understand, and it's a matter of training, really, when it comes down to it. Making sure that the employees within your organization have the training, have the knowledge, and have really the scripting necessary to provide an excellent client experience for all the clients that come into you. The first step is a phone. Second step is when they actually come in and see you in person. Leading the conversation. So what are examples of that? So let's say a client walks in the door and you have an employee behind the desk, behind the cash register or front desk or what have you. Never, ever, ever allow the client to just wait there. There needs to be acknowledgement. I have a rule at my fitness center that it's a 10-second acknowledgement. Whether somebody's on the phone, they can just go, just a moment, while they're still on the phone. Because that person standing in front of you should take priority over everything else. Phone call can wait. They aren't in front of you. You want to make sure you're engaging with that client, asking a little small talk. Oh, what's it like outside? Is the weather still holding up? Is it raining out yet? Getting them to dialogue with you, and that makes them feel comfortable. A lot of times for people, it's scary whether they're coming in for a specific service or they're coming in to shop. Maybe they just don't know exactly what they want. And it is critical that you as a business owner, your employees, are taking them through that process as if it is your first time. So leading the conversation, engaging those clients. I can't emphasize enough how big the smile is. Look at that. I bet you're smiling right now. When you see somebody smile, it's almost automatic that we smile back. And I'm just amazed that people have their iPhones or their cell phones and they're out there texting at work, and a client is standing there and they don't even realize that there's somebody there. And that is mortal sin number one. One of the rules, again, that I have at my facility is that there's no cell phones visible on the desk, and they go away the moment that a client walks in, so that client gets 100% of their attention. Make them feel important. Client service, client experience, customer service, whatever you call it, is not everywhere, and that is what is going to give you the competitive advantage to take your business to the next level. Because if nobody else is providing really exceptional customer service, you will stand out, and people will gladly pay more for that feeling of being important. There's 4 human needs and one of those is significance, that they feel significant in your presence. And most people, that is one of their driving needs, is to feel significant. And if you can help them do that, that's very important. Just a quick story of a very exceptional customer service experience that I just had. Actually, I was traveling up here to Toronto. I'm actually in Toronto right now filming this video. And on my way up, it was actually my birthday, August 12th. And when I was at the airport, at the gate, I was standing in line waiting to board the plane, and over the intercom, they said, "Passenger Jacobs, please see us at the gate, at the podium." And I was like, "Oh, that's weird." I'd already been upgraded, so I didn't think that was what it was all about. And I go up to the gate and I say, "I'm Tom Jacobs," and the lady's like, "Oh, Mr. Jacobs, I understand it's your birthday today," and she handed me a card, and it was a birthday card from the gate agent, and that is odd because to have that type of customer service is, and for an airline that has millions of passengers, that's pretty significant. And then when I boarded the plane, the flight attendants knew where I was seated, and they came by and said, "Oh, Mr. Jacobs, happy birthday today." I mean, the birthday is just one example, but that's primarily a lot of people's best day of their lives. It's a day to celebrate, and to have other people, even strangers, acknowledge that it's your birthday just as a surprise will really make a difference. So one of the things that now I'm going to implement, I thought I had a pretty good birthday process, but United just actually blew me away, because at my fitness center we send a birthday card. We send an email as well, but a birthday card that's handwritten. It's signed by all of the staff as well, and we send that out to our clients. One thing and then on the day of their birthday, they get a voicemail from me singing "Happy Birthday." And I don't know if you ever heard me singing. That's not a pretty sound, but I've gotten so many compliments from clients like, "Oh, I got your birthday message. Thank you so much." That really meant a lot. And it's amazing what type of connection you can establish with just doing the little things that make people feel special. One of the things that I will be implementing now is we'll be printing out a list of all the birthdays of that month, and specifically for each day, and it'll be the responsibility of the front desk to make sure that if it's a client's birthday, that they are acknowledging that and welcoming the client and wishing them a happy birthday, and maybe even do something special like having some balloons or something like that, and so that they can take that with them. Even though they're still going to get that card on the day for the birthday, it's just going that little extra mile, and it doesn't really cost much, just a little effort. And that, my friends, is one of the best things with client experience, that it doesn't take a lot of cost, but the dividends are so big. It just takes a process and knowing what to do, when to do it, and training your staff to take that, go that extra mile, take the initiative to give the clients that little extra that they won't get anywhere else. So that's my tip in here for today, to how to engage and lead the conversation when you're in front of the client, making sure that it is their first experience, whether it's your 100th experience talking to them or not, it is their first experience. So it's very critical that you are making sure that it feels like their first. And then, of course, doing those little things like a birthday, and that can go just a really long way. So thank you for watching today. I'll come back with series number 3 next week, and in this 3-part video series on client experience. My name is Tom Jacobs. I invite you to visit my website at tomjacobs.com. That's TOMJACKOBS. That should be right here on the screen, so you'll never forget it. But thank you again for watching. Make sure you subscribe, and I will be posting these videos once a week, if not sooner. And I'd love to hear your comments and see how I can help you with your client experience. Just send me an email, and we can see if it's a good choice for you and how I can help you out. Thank you, and have a great day.